let's see if I'm in the right spot this time. So, funny thing is, I just went live in another video's spot. Anyway, I think I'm in the right one now. Hi Sharon, how are you? So you were in the wrong one as well before. So obviously, I finally made it to the right one. Welcome everyone. If you're new here, my name's Tracy Bish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Go live on Thursdays with a great project or a card for you. And oh, I look a little blurry on my laptop. I think it's just not going to go well today. Anyway, let me know if I am blurry or is it just my laptop. We've got to go 3 for 3. Hi Glenda, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Yeah, okay, while we hopefully wait for it to go nice and clear. It is showing clear on my phone, but on my laptop it's not very clear. So it's a little bit dark. Deborah says I look fine. Thank you, Deborah. Maybe if I bring these halos in a little bit, my lights in, that'll make it not quite so dark. Who knows? Anyway, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think I'm just stressing over nothing now. I can't believe I went on the wrong video. All good, all good. Okay, so how's everyone's week been? Have you been busy? Have you been quiet? I'm just trying to think. I really haven't done anything at all this week. Besides get my new catalogue goodies, which was so cool. Have you seen my unboxing video? I went a little overboard, I know, but I'm excited to get playing with them, and I have started with a few different things, so it's always great to get new product, and I love holiday crafting, so it's always the best. Hi Sue. Okay. All good. Thank you, Glenda. You know, once things go wrong, I don't know whether you're like it or whether it's just me, but it sort of snowballs for me, and yeah, I've just got to stop and think and relax and breathe, and it's all good. Yeah, so all new products from the new mini catalogue. If you're not a demonstrator, you may have only seen the front cover. One of the best holiday catalogues that Stampin' Up have brought out. I'm really amazed with it. There's so many great products in there. I will be sending out catalogues really soon to my customers, so if you haven't ordered from me in the last 6 months and you would like a catalogue, all you need to do is just place an order and I'll send one out when they come in. They are on their way, so it shouldn't be too much longer. What else? I've been working on just a few projects coming up, so that's always fun, and using the new catalogue stuff. I'm doing Halloween, I'm doing well, it's autumn in the catalogue, so what's really interesting is usually Stampin' Up call autumn fall, and in this catalogue one of these suites is actually an autumn suite, so, and even the sentiment says autumn, so that was fun to see. And yes, I've got Halloween, I've got some Christmas things on the go, I've got some fall or autumn projects, and autumn is my favourite season, so you know, it's nice to have a really great suite to work with as well. Deborah says she received the St. Nicholas today before she left for work. Did you get a chance to ink it up though, or did you just have a chance to get it? I will say Marion got the St. Nick bundle today as well, so she got her order in, which was fun to go through her order with her. She lives next door, so you know, when we get an order we like to go through it together. Anyway, yeah, so what else is going on this week? Did you guys see my Tracy's Sunday Challenge video? It only went up the other day, so I didn't do it on Sunday. It took me a little bit longer to get it going. Yeah, sometimes like when you just do a live, you just do the video and it's done. When you video it and then you've got to edit and then you've got to voice over it and upload it, it takes that little bit longer. But this week's themes challenge is balloons. So I created this gorgeous card here. You did see it, Deborah, awesome. So it's an interactive slider card that has the hidden message there. This is Berry Burst, which is super fun. Bright and beautiful sweet from the annual catalogue, Berry Burst. And then we have Misty Moonlight, which, same sentiment, same idea and everything. So cute. So we've got a boy and girl card, and then we also stamped inside. I love this card. I think this is such an easy card. It's a real wow factor because, you know, it's a hidden message underneath. And I will say one of my watchers actually left a comment, Beverly Meeker, and she said that this would be a really good gender reveal card. So you could, you know, hide it underneath and pull it over. Maybe have, you know, baby booties, or, you know, so many different things. There's lots of stamps for babies that could be here and then could reveal the sex underneath. So yeah, I thought that was a really clever idea. She always comes up with some great ideas for me. I actually told her that she should be my theme. She picks my themes for the challenges each week. She comes up with some great ones. Awesome. Oh, you did get to ink it up as well, Deborah. That's awesome. That's really good. There's nothing worse than getting your supplies and not being able to use it for a day or so. All right. What else has been going on? I'm just trying to think. So last week's video was our my customer appreciation card for the month. I'll just quickly show you because I did bring these over and pop them on my desk. So a little treat box with a Chupa Chup Crazy Pop, I think they're called. It opens up, yeah, Crazy Dip. So one of these. They're not glued down just because I wanted to be able to send flat so they didn't get squashed. So all my customers will receive one of these, and we did make last week the blueberry bushel one, which I think this one is my favorite. And sweet sorbet, no, what's that color? It's gone out of my head. It's not my favorite anyway. But blueberry bushel I really like. Just trying to think, what is that color? Sweet sorbet. It was sweet sorbet. I'm going crazy. Yeah, so you'll receive that if you place an order. You'll also receive the tutorial for this month, which I think I have a copy here. Yep. So August tutorial bundle is 42 projects, and this is actually what we're going to be creating tonight, is my tutorial from the bundle tutorial. Now there's 3 ways to get your hand on this whole bundle tutorial. The first one is if you place an order in my online store using the host code, you'll get the free gift, the customer appreciation gift. You'll receive this bundle tutorial in the mail. It's a link, so it's an instant download. You can print it out, you can just save it to your computer. Or you can join the Inky Stampers, which is my team. So you can purchase the starter kit through me and become an Inky Stamper. My team gets this bundle tutorial as well as the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle free every single month. So you can get that for free that way. Or if you maybe purchase through another demonstrator, or you live overseas and you still want to get this tutorial bundle, you can purchase this whole bundle for an instant download over my blog as well. So 3 ways of getting your hands on 42 wonderful projects. Full color photos, all the instructions, all the measurements, everything like that is included. So that's a really great inspirational tool to have for your crafting. You know, swap the stamp sets out, swap the colors, whatever you'd like to do, but there's plenty of inspiration there. And also, just quickly with the August tutorial bundle, what I always do is I'll do my card on my project tonight, and then tomorrow I send out the PDF just for my project tonight. Goes out to my email customers. So if you haven't signed up for that, it's really, really easy. Head over to my blog. There is a link in the description of this video. Go over to the right hand side. It says get my emails, I think, something like that. All you do is click on that, pop your details in there, and then you'll be signed up for my emails. I send out an email every week, although I did miss the last week's. I don't know what I was doing, but I completely forgot about sending the email. But tomorrow I will be sending out the tutorial just for the project tonight. Now, would you like to see the project for tonight? Because it's not a card, it's a little gift box, and it's so cute. Oh, thank you, Sue, you love my emails. Yeah, I don't think I'm very good at it, but it's something that I'm learning on. Isn't this gorgeous? So a cute little box, stamped and all. We have the Countryside in DSP. We're using my new nested essential dies, which is my second favourite behind my Stylish Shapes. Stylish Shapes is still my favourite. And this stamp set, does anyone know what this stamp set's from? I wonder if anyone can tell. It says, may your greatest wish come true, with these little flowers that work really well with this DSP. So it's an actually stamp set that's been around for a little while. It's been in previous catalogues and it's come back into the annual catalogue. So that's a hint. While you're thinking about that, I wanted to show you what is inside the box. So if I take the lid off, look at that. This is soaps. Now it's got the most gorgeous paper design. It actually smells not too bad either. And as I was shopping, I found these and I thought it was so close to the Countryside in DSP that I just had to get these because, you know, I don't know, do you guys go around shopping both at the supermarket, at Kmart, at, you know, Big W, everywhere, and look for little craft items to be able to create with? Because I certainly do. So let me show you the box. So I got these from Kmart. It's a pack of 3. They're called the Fuzzy Duck Cotswold Collection. And all 3 packs are actually a little bit different. So this one adds a little bit more colour with the green and pink, but doesn't that look like the Countryside in DSP? So yeah, I had to get these. They also had little bath bombs, which I got as well, and I just haven't created anything with them yet, so something is going to have to come. So I did get them. They're really cheap as well, so you know, you're getting 3 little soaps that smell not too bad. And what a great little gift that makes, like a great little thank you. Oh, Marion says she's using this DSP tonight. Awesome. Yeah, it's actually, I will say, Countryside in DSP I did not think I would like. I have used it a ton, and it's actually so much prettier in person than just looking at it in the catalogue. So yeah, this is the project that we're going to create tonight. Don't forget, if you sign up for my emails, I will be emailing you the PDF just for this project. So you really want to make sure that you're on board for that. Next week I will have the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle and the card that I created for that. And funnily enough, we are using the Countryside in suite for the whole monthly tutorial. I'll give you a look at the front cover. Now this is available now in over my blog if you would like to purchase it. It's $9.99 US. Or if you purchase in my online store and use the host code for this month, you spend over $100 in product, you'll receive this bundle tutorial as well as the August's bundle tutorial. So spend $100 in product and you're going to get 2 bundle tutorials as well as the handmade project, the little crazy dip. So cute. All right. Now, before we go back to what that stamp is, because hopefully you're all thinking about what that stamp is, you probably won't get it, but I thought it'd be fun just to see how you went. I wanted to also show you the projects that are available in the Creative Vault. So this is Wendy Cranford's subscription website, where you can sign up for a monthly subscription, and then there are classes there from me. I do a 3D class each month. Katina Martinez does a scrapbooking Project Life style, actually it's more scrapbooking than Project Life. She does layouts for that. We have Kelly Taylor, who does great colouring. She's a colouring expert, both with Copic and watercolouring and all sorts of different things, which is awesome. Wendy does a class as well, and she also does a stamping with her sister, so it's a live event that you can watch, so super fun. There's lots there. Nothing gets taken away each month, so everything just keeps getting added onto it, so it's a really great place to go for lots and lots of inspiration. So hopefully, you know, if you're looking for that extra inspiration, maybe that's something that you can have a look at. I think it's $14.95 a month, but there's a few ways that you can get it cheaper. She does a special every now and again. Anyway, so let me show you the 3 projects for July. I've used the Zany Zoo Suite. So we have a cute little chocolate box, and the chocolate's inside. I'm not going to open it up because, you know, I'm just showing you really quickly. The second one is a hexagonal pop-up card. So it actually pops under to go in a normal size envelope. Isn't that just the cutest? No dies needed for that one. And then the third project is a stack of boxes. How sweet is that? So happy, so bright and fun. So those are the 3 projects there, and I've been doing this now for, I don't know, 7 months, so all my classes are there as well. So if that interests you, you can, there is a link in the description of this video as well. All right, I think that was all the announcements that I had to let you know about. But let me show you the stamp set that we're using tonight that I asked you, see whether you knew. Seasonal branches. No, it's not Marion. That was a good guess though. This one's a lot older, so I think you're going to be really amazed. Hello Ladybug. This is one that I did get out when it was in the mini catalogue. It's now in the annual catalogue, so it's transferred over to the annual. And I haven't used it for a long time, so I wanted to actually, I looked through my stamps and thought, what haven't I used for a little while? Because I don't know about you guys, but I buy new ones and then they're the only ones that I use, and then all the others just kept getting discarded, like they were just sitting on my shelf. So I really wanted to get something else out and use that. So we are using just the sentiment, so I think that's this one here, and the little trio of flowers, which I thought worked really well with this DSP. So, I don't know, you see those little flowers there. So super cute. So let's get started with that one. I have most of my kit here ready to go. So we're using the Countryside in DSP, the Nested Essential dies for the sentiment. And I have a piece of basic white thick cardstock and 2 pieces of Night of Navy. So with the Night of Navy, we have the base of the cardstock, or the base of the box. This measures 7 by 4.5. The lid measures 7 1/4 by 2 inches, and we're going to do a little bit of scoring. So I'm going to pop the camera down. We'll get making this box. Now, if you guys have any questions, please just write them in the comments. I will keep checking. So I'm hoping not to miss anyone's questions or comments. But yeah, if you do have any, just leave them there and we'll get back to them. Okay, so we're just going to work on creating the box first, and then we'll do our stamping. So the box base, this is that 7 by 4.5 inches. Let's get in here quickly. Okay. I feel like I'm boxed in. I've got lights on either side of me. I'm just going to try and move them out a little bit so I don't feel like I'm sitting with my hands in like this. On the 7-inch side, we're going to score. Let me change my sheet. I'm going to score at 1 inch. And this box lid's a little bit different. You'll see as we do it. So 1 inch, 3 1/8 of an inch. 4 1/8 of an inch, and 6 1/4, which on this one, it's that one almost to where that arm cuts off. I'm going to turn it to the side, and for the base of the box, it's going to be a 1 inch base. So let's score that there. Okay, so there we have the base of our box. The lid, which was 7 1/4 by 2 inches, we're going to score at 1 inch. 3 1/4. 4 1/4. And 6 1/2. And then we're going to score this in half. So this is 2 inches, we're going to score at 1 inch. So this is not my normal style of box lids. Okay. I'm going to bring in our bone folder, and we're going to just burnish all those score lines. So whenever I'm out shopping, which is not very often, I'm not a big shopper, I do go around and have a look at the little gift areas. I love to look at, the lolly and treat aisles. Because I think, like we could make boxes and bags, but if we don't show what we can put in them, it doesn't quite make it quite so fun, does it? All right, so we have all our pieces burnished. I'm going to do my quick cutting before we stamp all our little flowers there. So on the base, we have one tab that's a little bit smaller than the other. So this one here is actually our tab that's going to be gluing the box together. So for this one, I'm actually going to get rid of this little rectangle down below. So just cutting up to that 1 inch mark and taking that whole side off. Actually, I'm going to just miter cut a little, like so. And then we're just going to cut up to that 1 inch on all those other score lines. Now the smaller little squares are our tabs, and for our tabs we're just going to miter cut. Take a little bit of bulk away, helps the box to go together a little bit easier. So there's our box base. For our lid, again we have one side a little bit smaller. One side a little bit smaller than the other side. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to take off one and it doesn't matter because they're both 1 inch. So we're just going to take off one. Like so. and then cutting up on each of these other score lines. Has anyone got any plans for the weekend? I've got a few crafty items that I've really got to get done. This is going to close over like that. I am going to take off a little bit of bulk on our little tabs there, so just miter cut. And I'm trying to think up whether I'm going to do, you know, the Halloween in September. What do you guys think? Should I do Halloween in September like I've done in previous years? So I've just taken just a little bit of edge off there as well. As usual, it depends on the weather. Yeah. We've had such beautiful weather this whole week since the weekend. This morning we did have rain. I think they were saying 4 mil. I don't know whether we really got that though. So look at that. That is our lid. I don't think I've ever created a box before this way, where the lid's been like that and just sits on top. So something a little bit different for me. All right. So before we start popping the box all together, I do want to make sure that we stamp it first. So once the box is together, the side of the box, that's going to go towards the back. And because this is the front of the box, what we're going to do is this piece here, the one at the front, the flap at the front, is going to go down last. But we want to just stamp on the corners all the way around. So here, here, and there. So on the right-hand side of each of these. So I'm going to use the Night of Navy. We're doing tone on tone. So Night of Navy ink. I have my little flower stamp all ready to go. So just going to get a scrap bit of paper here. It's going to go a little over the edge, which is fine, like so. We don't have to worry about it on the next one. But what I'm going to do for this little tab here, I'm just going to close the box over. That way I can stamp off the edge. It's not going to matter because we're not stamping on the box part. Like so. And again, on the very last one. So we have our box already stamped. I'm going to bring in my scrap piece. You know what, I think I'll come back and stamp. That way I'll know that I've got enough room to do our die cut, and I'll die cut first. Otherwise I'll probably have to go and get another piece. So let's pop our box together. I will need that DSP. So I haven't pre-cut that down just yet. So we're going to use this design here. And there's lots to choose from. Really pretty colours. I want to keep with the light, like the balmy blue type look. But look at all these colours and patterns. It's really, really pretty. I'm a big fan of blue. So we've got lots of great choices there. Alright, so we do need 3 strips of this size and then 2 for the sides. So to cut them down, I'm going to need, they all need to be 7/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to do that first. So cut it at 7/8. And I'll probably have to do a couple of strips. I can't really remember. So the first one is 2 1/8. That's the one that we're going to need 3 of. So 1, 2, and 3. You could make this box with any other pattern design as well. And then the second one is 7/8 by 7/8. So yeah, we're only going to need the one strip. One of those and another one. So we have our 3 strips and 2 strips. Now to pop the box together, I'm going to use tear and tape. You could use liquid glue. I just find I don't have to hang on to it for too long with the tear and tape. It's just pretty much popping it straight down. So we're going to pop a little bit on the side here. And that's big enough to stick 2 strips. Then two little tabs, we're going to add tear and tape on those. If you like your seal or seal plus, you could use that. Maybe not the seal. Don't know whether that would hold it very well. So that keeps those in. This is going to be the front of the box here, which means this is the tab that's going to go down last. So we need to add some tear and tape just here as well. So on the inside of the box, on the opposite side of where the tab is, you're going to add your adhesive of choice. And then on the right side, you're going to have on your little tab and your 2 small tabs. All right. I'm just going to take my tear and tape backing off. And if you just fold that over, then you can fold this piece over and that will match up perfectly. That way your box is going to be completely even. It's a little tip there for you. Let's take the little tab backings off. I think little boxes like this are such a sweet little idea. You're using very minimal supplies. But the recipient will absolutely love it. So just lining that up. And then I'm actually going to use my bone folder and push down. And then we can take this backing off as well. So 42 projects in this whole tutorial bundle. Still haven't had a chance to quickly look through them all completely, so it's a little bit of an overhang there. I'm just going to, it's not that much that I need to worry about, but just cut that off and it's nice and neat. Let's bring the bone folder back in, push that down. Cute. Doesn't that tone on tone just look really pretty? Now we can add our tear and tape to our lid. Right side round. We're going to add it to the little tab on the side. And then our 2 little tabs here. I'm just making sure I know which one is going to be the front here. So this is the one that I need to add my tear and tape to. So again, the opposite side of where your tab is. Stick the side of the box together first. Oh, Marion says this is the easiest box yet. Oh, that's good. So once again, just closing it over and then sending that tab over the top. Gives it our perfect alignment. The side tabs. Now if you don't have, or you can't find these soaps, you could put, you know, a little sweet treat down there. All sorts of different things. It's actually a really cute little size box. So lining those up. Let's just push down. Glenda says she could even make this box that looks easy. Well, that's good. That's what we want, Glenda. We want you to make the box. I'm glad that I'm making it look easy, because it is. It's an easy box. Although I don't think I've made many with this style lid before. All right, box. Let's make sure our lid goes on. This is always the worrying part. Perfect. Sits on really nicely. Let's add our little DSP pieces, and for that I am going to use my liquid glue. Although I've got a brand new one. I've got two sitting on my desk that are pretty much empty, and I know I have a brand new one somewhere. Let's just go get another one. I swear I drink this stuff. Okay, so this is the front of my box. What I want to do is I want to make sure that I pick, and they all look pretty similar, I want to pick my best one to go on the front, and I think this one's a really nice one. I definitely want to be able to show these gorgeous flowers, because that's the highlight on the box. Maybe I'll stick that on there. That might help. And then the second best one I'm going to stick on the top. Also another one that you're going to see regularly. The green liquid glue is really great because you can sort of wiggle it around a little bit if you don't have the correct positioning straight away. And you do have that wiggle room. Whereas your tear and tape and Seal Plus, those ones you've got to be pretty spot on. Okay, so we have our 3 sides done. Let's do our sides, and it doesn't matter because they're both the same. Oh. Come on. Lovely. Sue says she loves the liquid glue. She needs the wiggle room. Yeah. And I will admit, I use my green glue a lot. Probably not as much on videos just because I end up with sticky fingers, and you know, you do have that where you have to sort of hang on to it for a few seconds to make sure it sort of gets hold. And I don't like making you guys wait for too long. All right, so the box is done. While we have that, let's grab out one of those little soaps. And I'm going to choose this one here to pop him inside. You could also, if you have guests over, you could put this in your bathroom. You know, they've got like a little gift with their soap. I don't know. Such a cute little idea. All right, so we do need to cut or die cut our little label there. So this is the Nested Essentials, my second favourite. I'm going to use that second smallest one. This is a must. I think, you know, these, the stylish shapes, these little nesting dies are so good to use. Makes light work of all your sentiments. And then you've got your layers. I love it. All right, so I'm just going to use my mini to do that die cutting. So let's pop that through. This is basic white thick cardstock. Get that started. Sorry, it's moving the camera a little bit. Sorry about that, everyone. We have our die cut little label. It's nice not having to have the big cut and emboss machine in the way. And then with that other little bit that we have left over, there's enough room to do our stamping of our 3 little flowers, so the little trio of flowers. We can add our sentiment. Actually, I think that's the smaller one, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it is. All right, give me a second. I'm just going to cut that down to the smallest one. The second smallest is just a little too big. If I can center that, that gives me a nice little die cut that I can use on another card or project. See? Little frame. That's pretty cute. Alright. So let's ink up our sentiment. And pop that down. Night of Navy is such a nice colour. Okay. Can do some quick fussy cutting. This is actually a punch. It was a punch bundle. There is a punch attached, but not with the flowers. But that's okay. It won't take a minute or two. We want to leave that nice little white edge around the flowers, so make them stand out that little bit. And I'm not sure, is that, yeah, 3 different sizes of the flowers, small, medium and large. The small and medium are pretty close in size. Almost there. And last one. Quiet in our house tonight. I've left the dogs out in the office. My hubby had to go to town to get a few things for his car and for the shop, and if I left the dogs in the house area, they'd be just running around and making a lot of noise, but their happy place is in the office, so I left them there and you can't hear them, they're quiet. So that's good. All right, so I do need some dimensionals. I've got just some bones on the dimensionals, but that's okay, they'll last. So I'm going to pop up the sentiment. It would be nice to have it on a towel in the guest bed, absolutely. Yeah, I thought it'd be a nice little idea. And then I'm just going to use these edges for each of the flowers, so all three are going to be popped up. We can pop them down. And one last thing and we're done. There we go. Let's bring in some rhinestones. I love rhinestones. I think, you know, they're so classic. You can colour them in with Stampin' Blends to change the colours. Or you can just leave them nice and bright and shiny like they are. So sweet. So there we have it. How cute is that? A little gift box with a sweet, sweet little bar of soap inside. Great little idea. And you know, like I said, you could pop different things inside. Let me just see. We have 2 1/8 by 1 inch by 3 5/8, or in centimeters it's just under 5.5 by 2.5 by 9 centimeters. So yeah, cute little gift idea. So hopefully you've enjoyed tonight's video. If you haven't signed up for my emails, please do that. This will go out in an email with the PDF tomorrow, probably around lunchtime-ish. But yeah, you're going to want to jump on that. I will also be sending out the link in the Inky Stampers team page on Facebook, the whole bundle tutorial. So for all my Inkies watching, you can find that tomorrow. If you've enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. If you haven't hit subscribe to my channel. And yeah, leave me a comment. If you're watching this after the live in the replay, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Any suggestions, anything you would like to tell me. Alrighty, so I don't know, does anyone have any questions? Marion said it's got to have bling. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think it'd be the same without a bit of bling. And yeah, there's so many different embellishments that you could add to this project. It doesn't have to be rhinestones, but they're one of my favourites. Oh, thank you, Sue. Thank you, Marion. Yeah, all right, everyone. Well, I hope that you have an amazing Friday and a great weekend. Whatever you're up to, have a bit of a rest as well as some fun. And I'll have a new theme for Tracy's Sunday Challenge on Sunday morning on my social media, so both on Instagram and Facebook. So if you would like to join in, please do. It's always a lot of fun. It's always great to see everyone's creations. So even if you don't join in, head over to my Facebook page. You'll see the post for the theme, and then people will be leaving their cards or projects in the comments there. So even if you don't have a chance to join in, come over and just take a look at what everyone's creating. So this week's was balloons, and still is. You've still got time to join in. I did the Berry Burst and Misty Moonlight one. This is an interactive slider card, which is super fun. So you can go over and check that one out. Yeah, come and join in. It's always great to see everyone creating something a little bit different. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you all next week here on Thursday. All right, bye-bye.